Hello and welcome to our talk, What is non-tokenistic sustainability in a distance learning curriculum? I'm Paul Astles, a learning designer at the Open University in the STEM faculty.
And I'm James Openshaw, a learning designer at the Open University in the micro-credentials team.
Along with our colleagues, Hayley and Kathleen, we have been working hard to develop support for colleagues to help them meaningfully embed sustainability within the design process. We only have 10 minutes within this talk and a further 5 minutes for questions, so our talk is going to guide you through how we're working towards answering this question. The Open University was a signatory of the UN Global Compact 2018, and since then we have been working to connect with what sustainability means in a distance learning context. The OU has been working towards what a responsible future could be within the work we do in this area. However, there are often competing requirements in the process of module design and production, and establishing how best to engage with sustainability in that context has been an important part of our work in the project so far. There are lots of competing requirements that need to blend together to make a module. A non-exhaustive list of these include external accreditation requirements or frameworks, production requirements within the Open University, or different internal frameworks such as EDIA, employability, or digital information literacy. So in the context of balancing how these requirements fit together, somehow sustainability needs to work in a way that makes sense alongside them. And we found the most successful route to embedding sustainability lay in practical actions and connecting with existing frameworks. For example, how competencies or skills connect with our employability framework. This has been some of the focus of our recent work, but let's take a step back and consider why it's important not to have all of the answers.
Okay, so we have found it's important to state and acknowledge that we're not the experts. Sustainability is complicated and we're on a learning journey, as many others are in our institution. And in our experience, it is sensible and positive to approach the topic without trying to have all the answers. We have also learned that not everyone is on the same page or is as ready to engage with the concept of sustainability. It's important to recognise that even within one team, people will have very different knowledge and experience of what sustainability means in the context of distance learning. The learning design team is well placed to support our academic colleagues and has developed a bank of resources to guide academics and production staff. You can see these displayed on our poster on the poster wall. However, our mission is to avoid any action that would be tokenistic. So, avoiding tokenism in action. Why is this important? At our university, we ran a survey with our student panel, a group of volunteers that represent a broad range of students, and asked them questions about sustainability and their courses. They responded indicating that they are keen to see meaningful non-tokenistic action when it comes to embedding sustainability within OU courses. There is also a strong support in the literature for ensuring a non-tokenistic approach. You can see some of the references at the end of these slides. So what could non-tokenistic action look like? This is a question that we have been grappling with. For us, we believe that non-tokenistic action is context-specific. For example, in the design process, we don't just want to add an icon to a page that states this content connects with sustainability without context for those engaging with the material. One module currently being developed will have a brief explanation of how the UN Sustainable Development Goals relate specifically to different sections of the course material and will be placed alongside the course content. Other actions may be more subtle than that. For example, we can design learning experiences that promote opportunities for students to develop skills and competencies that connect with ways of being, thinking and practicing developed by UNESCO. These can be directly showcased as part of the students' transferable skills, which connects with our employability framework. So how do we take action? Initially, we looked at what information we could find externally from the OU, then connected with various stakeholders within the OU to network and understand what is happening currently in relation to sustainability. The combination of these actions led us to develop some infographic resources. You'll be able to see them on our poster, and we'll be spending some time in our GASTA presentation exploring this process a little more. In the development of these graphics, we began to think about the way they might be used to promote conversations about how to embed sustainability in a way that is right for each academic team's context. There are some useful prompts we created. These are you trying to ensure that certain sustainable skills and competencies are weaved into the student journey? Are you trying to use student voice to help drive sustainability-focused content design? Are you looking for current resources that exist on OpenLearn? Are you looking for more information about what higher education sector are doing more broadly? Are you looking for practical ways to make learning outcome connect to sustainable development skills?
What we have done and why. Everyone that we've spoken to so far has been at a very different starting point on their journey towards engaging with what sustainability might mean in their context, so it felt right for us to start by aiming to provoke curiosity about sustainability and about what it might mean in your context. And when we say you, we mean you, those who are listening to this talk, as well as those who have interacted with us up to this point. Having a clear starting point, we began our journey towards how to support relevant stakeholders to connect with sustainability and take action in a meaningful way. And this journey is what led us to creating this set of resources. The resources we've made are on display at the Eden Conference as a poster, and you can access a PDF of the poster via the QR code on the screen. And you can also obviously see it on the poster wall. The idea of representing the resources in stages is to indicate where on the journey someone might be and therefore what type of conversation you may be having with them. Stage 1 is to consider where you're at with embedding sustainability, acknowledging that support is available if required. Stage 2 is an attempt to narrow the focus of where to begin, collating a wide range of resources and further focusing thought on 4 possible areas. And Stage 3 explores each of the 4 areas that we're guided towards in Stage 2. But the most important thing is that whatever stage you're at, these graphics do not provide you with answers. They provide you with a way to further the discussion in order to work towards how to take meaningful actions. The notion of a journey is a key concept that pulls together the work we've done and what we see as the most appropriate way to engage with the resources. And next we're going to talk to you a little bit about how we've been bringing people on a journey with us. The Open University Learning Design Team's Sustainability Group's commitment to sharing knowledge and resources beyond the LD team allowed us to build connections and dialogues with several groups, and the seeds of this good relationship increased the likelihood of uptake in future stages of this project, closing the identified knowledge and practice gaps further. The group's sustainability work is now feeding into unit level and institutional sustainability strategies, and our work has been recognised as a positive initiative which actively supported the teaching and learning strategy goals by OU senior members of staff, who are part of the Sustainability Action Group looking to develop institutional commitments to sustainability.
Okay, so these are our top 3 takeaways from our talk. Focus on identifying non-tokenistic actions that can meaningfully support change, knowledge building, or skills development. Create opportunities for student input into resource design. Their ideas, comments, and critiques are invaluable. And recognize that everyone's journey towards taking meaningful non-tokenistic action to embed sustainability will be different. So what next? First, we'll be delivering a 60-minute workshop at the ALT conference in September 2023, and this will showcase some practical actions that can be taken and challenge the audience to consider how they might work in their context. We'll also be refining skills cards that can be used in the design process to support academics to connect with the UNESCO sustainable competencies that can be layered into learning experiences. And we'll also be evaluating the impact of our work and rolling it out further later this year. And these are the references from our abstract submission. Thank you very much.